continue. You can have it from banks, you can have it from financial institutions. There is one thing which sir asked, which I'll come back to later, which is miscellaneous sources. Yeah. No, there is no specific restriction on that. No, please, all questions welcome. There is no specific restriction on the tenure, but the fact is, the longer dated tenures will give you more benefit. But you can have 1 year, you can have, right, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. That's your call. Please. Yeah. Very good question. Very nice question. Your maximum cover that is available is, all practical purposes, is 3 years. But sir, please note, you can always go for a rollover facility. Nothing. Thank you. So you can always keep rolling it over. Please, sir. Yes. Domestic capex, yes. Sir can do it for M&A abroad. You can do it for domestic. Domestic senior, domestic capex allowed. Allowed. Domestic working capital not allowed. The idea is, sir, let me explain. One last time, no problem, sir. You brought me back to ECB. Absolutely no regrets. Thank you. In fact, I like it that you brought me back. The idea is, let us promote entrepreneurship. So Reserve Bank of India is saying, I know you are affecting my credit rating. I know this is not good for Indian banks, but at least you are promoting entrepreneurship. You are bringing in low cost capital. You are going to generate employment. I'll support you. And as long as our foreign exchange reserves are adequate, ECBs will be allowed. And currently we have about 9 months worth of imports, so no problem. Please. I will not name the company. Right. Sir, incidentally, you guys are smart. Okay, right? That what the ban was for the entire group. What this company is a very powerful company. This company went back to RBI, paid a fine, and ensured that is applicable only for that company, not for the group company. So it got it lifted from the group. Can I also say something, sir?
They didn't accept the blame. They paid the fine and they said, this is it. And you want to accept it, whatever, this is like a deposit again.
Okay, now you right. Yes, I agree. Right. Please note, now only one thing remains from you all. You will say which company. Okay, right. Please note, sir, what hurts me most is, according to me, this is not a corporate action. I don't mind standing in front and telling you this. Diversion of funds is done by all these rascals. Is done by all these rascals. RBI audit also they take care. But the very fact that a high profile group of this nature has got caught means this is not only a corporate violation. There is something else wrong. Maybe some fight in the kitchen which has now come out, right, with somebody else in the family taking action, right? Because I hope I'll give enough hint. If this somebody can use the quote, right, what is RBI? Okay, anyway, chalo, right, and if you're wondering what I'm referring to, please watch out for some judgments, he's already smiling, where Supreme Court judgments are 180 degrees opposite to a High Court judgment, okay, and that's, if you ask me, High Court says something X, right, Supreme Court reverses the decision, because this is more of, I'll leave sufficient hints, some of you are already smiling, these are more to do with national interest. So never portray any fight as between two people, portray it as national interest, okay, then the entire thing turns, okay, anyway, I've given sufficient hints. Okay, so let's continue the discussion now to convertibles. Thank you for bringing me back to ECBs. Before we break for tea, my job to tell you is about FCCB. I will talk about debentures, definitely, that's a word, FCCB. Now there are 3 questions pending, right? One question is also now addition is miscellaneous costs, which again postly I'll answer all the 3 questions. Thank you for very minute questions, colleagues. FCCB stands for Foreign Currency Convertible Bond. FCCB stands for Foreign Currency Convertible Bond. Here the investment is more in the form of a bond, ma'am, Deepa ma'am, which after some time will get converted to equity. So initially it will be in the form of a bond, debt instrument. That's why we also call it as, I'll just rub this with your permission, we also call this FCCB as quasi-equity. It's also called as quasi-debt, right? Because it has characteristics of both, it has characteristics of both debt and equity. So initially it is in the form of debt, then it gets converted to equity. Dear friends, the best part of it is the conversion price is decided at the time of investment. So what really happens is, let me explain this and then we'll break for tea. When we come back, I'll start with convertibles. Right? I'll finish this NPV IRR. Please note, the initial investment is in the form of debt, and typically it comes at lower interest rates. Because what the investor is looking for is capital gains. He is not looking for interest income. So thank you. What he is looking for is, yes, FCCB is even less than 1%, you may get it, right? Don't even bother, I'm telling you will get it even less than 1%, because what Mr. Atul, what is the investor looking for is, okay, Mr. Krishna, I will get this shares at 30 rupees after 3 years. Maybe after 3 years, come on sir, after 3 years, the share price will be 80 rupees. So I will get something worth 80 rupees or 30 rupees. So the beauty of this instrument is, the way it is structured in mind keeping the capital gains on equity, due to which you may have very low nominal rates. Don't be surprised if you see 0.25, 0.5% as interest cost, because the capturing here is on the capital gains. But one small request, and I am looking at some esteemed colleagues whom I made today. One mistake, I'm not saying you did it, not at all, you're all very good, but normally when I talk to colleagues, and especially in the Indian front, right, I see a very big mistake coming in, which I'm quietly alarmed about. Please note, FCCB is optional conversion. Thank you, there comes the nod. I realized there was a gap. FCCB is optional conversion. What most of you all think is it is compulsory conversion. No, FCCB is optional conversion. Please understand, it is clearly an optional conversion. That technically means what? Why am I stressing on this? It technically means, sir, at the end of the period, you are going to give shares at 30 rupees. Suppose the market price is 25. You can't expect the FCCB holder to convert at a loss, because it's optional conversion. He will press for redemption. Thank you. And again, thank you. Some of you are extremely fast in nodding. Can I have the nameplate like this, colleague there? Thanks, Sandeep. If the corporate does not have funds, sir, if the corporate does not have funds, this guy can file up for liquidation. We have discussed that case twice. I don't need to give you the name third time. FCCB is optional conversion. Please note another example where this gentleman got away, unlike this guy who has got now caught, is Subex. Subex, the conversion was at 670. Price fell to something like 80 rupees. Khatam, there is no conversion then. Don't think it is compulsory optional. The guy is pressed for redemption, and if you don't have the cash flow, and which is where you need to understand two more things, and one very recent guideline which came out in January. Please understand, FCCB is also traded. Abroad, FCCB is also traded based on the share prices. It's a derivative instrument. And I'm not using technical terms, it's a derivative instrument. I'm sure you know derivatives, right? So FCCB is traded. When the share price in India falls, FCCB prices also fall. A derivative instrument. So when equity share prices in India fall, FCCB prices also fall, sir. That means it starts quoting at a discount to issue price. it starts quoting at a discount to issue price. One last time, sir. A very recent guideline, looking at some friends. Sir, please note, January guideline, Reserve Bank of India, a company can float an ECB